Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to the SGS College Arena for Game 3 of the Vince Marriott Invitational. It is the Bristol Flyers taking on the Surrey Scorchers. It's the all-BBL matchup here that everyone's been waiting for. First chance to see two BBL teams going head-to-head here this afternoon in what promises to be a very exciting matchup right here on Flyers TV. My name's Joel Osborne, very pleased to be joined again by Gareth Till. And Gareth, of course, just before we went on air there, 24 seconds of applause for Vince Marriott here in the arena. And again, you know, this is the first Vince Marriott Invitational. You know, you'd like to think the club will keep doing this to honour his legacy. Yeah,
he deserves it very much. You know, he's been around, you know, Southwest basketball, the Bristol Flyers, Trowbridge basketball. He's done a lot for a lot of people. You know, I played under Vince as well when I first moved up to Bristol from Plymouth. So, you know, he's touched many people's hearts here. Heavily involved with Matt Bromley, former Bristol Flyer player who sadly died many years ago now. But Vince was instrumental in making sure that memorial game happen as well. So, yeah, I think it's right that we honour Vince because he's done so much for this club and basketball in general.
Well, I can't think of any better way to honour him than a great game of basketball on our hands here. Flyers now taking on Surrey Scorchers, of course. Flyers with that one-game rest. We saw Surrey defeat the Reading Rockets in that second game, and they look confident considering they had the 8-man rotation. They look strong, and Andrew Lawrence really picked things apart from the point guard position. Yeah,
really professional performance. You know, you feel that there's a little bit more, you know, to come, I'm sure, from the Surrey Scorchers with this game in mind as well. You know, coming up against BBL competition, you want to put out a good performance. So maybe just a little bit, you know, left in the tank there for this encounter coming up.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup, starting with the Bristol Flyers, and no changes for Coach K from game one. Corey Samuel starts in the point guard position. He's alongside Brandon Mahan, Tevin Ollison, VJ King playing at the 4, and Malcolm Delpesh playing inside. And looking at the starters for the Surrey Scorchers, Andrew Lawrence and Jalen Ray in the backcourt, Charleston Jobs, Josh Steele and Boban Jack Donmy playing in the middle. And Gareth, of course, this game is going to be played with the Elam ending rules. If you're not familiar with the Elam ending rules, when there's 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the game clock will stop at the next stoppage. The target score will be set, which will be determined by adding 8 points onto the leading team's score, and the first team to reach the target score will win. So there you see it on your screen. The first stoppage will come at the end, well, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, second half. It's 2 12-minute halves here at the Vince Marriott Invitational. Can't confuse them with rules, Gareth.
I know. You got there though, Joel. You've done well to explain it.
Hey, it's pre-season for all of us here on the Flyers TV, as we get set for a action-packed season of British basketball starting next Friday. Bristol Flyers take on Manchester Giants right here in a rematch of last season's playoff quarter-final on opening night in the league. There's going to be Boban Jack Donmy and Malcolm Delpesh both to go up for the jump ball here. Well, we are all set, ready to go. The third and final game of the Vince Marriott Invitational. Opening tip is won by the Flyers. Here is Samuels. Samuels up against Ray. Finds King, back to Samuels. Samuels pulls up for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound falls to Andrew Lawrence. Lawrence looking inside, slips through the hands of King, and back into the hands of the Scorchers.
Yeah, Andrew Lawrence still managing to get the assist or the pass off there. Few hands on it. Still an out with Surrey Scorchers. Well, there's a massive screen.
Jaden Ray pulls up for 3, front irons it, no good. Rebound gathered in by Malcolm Delpesh, his first. King takes a screen from Delpesh. King fakes it, is stripped away by Josh Steele. Scorchers out running in transition. Kicks out to Ray for 3, is short. Ollison this time with a board. Either team yet to score in this one. Mahan finds King, back top to Ollison this time. Delpesh rolling to the basket. King pulls up for 3. Front irons it. King to the basket, puts it up. Looking for a foul inside. Nothing given by the officials. Here comes Steele the other way. Lawrence down low to Jack Donby. Slips through his hands. And this is what the pre-season basketball is all about, Gareth.
Yeah, cagey start from both teams, really. Mistakes there. Balls just slipping out of hands and... fouls, sort of drives going. I mean, it's one thing, when you're coming into this league, the BBL is a tough league as well. There's no sort of even easy fouls going to the basket. If you're going to go to the basket, you need to go strong.
Here's Samuels. Samuels in and out dribble, drives inside, kicks it to Ollison, cutting back door. Ollison reverse layup off the glass, no good. Delpesh there on the follow. And Bristol Flyers get the first field goal of this game. Ray looking for Steele, driving inside, finds Jack Donby. Charleston Dobbs' 3 is no good. Rebounded by Brandon Mahan. Here's Mahan. Step back for 3,
nice.
Knocks it down. Brandon Mahan. What a move and what a finish.
Yeah, the crowd enjoyed that one as well. Mahan showing this Flyers crowd what he can do. A little step back off the dribble.
Nice pass inside to Jack Donby, who flushes it home. Stolen back by Lawrence. Driving up against great move. Steele stayed with it, and it paid off for it.
And Andrew Lawrence showing the Flyers crowd what he can do as well. Steals and assists galore.
King driving past Dobbs, puts it up, able to draw the foul. And VJ King has earned himself a trip to the free throw line. Couldn't quite get that one to bobble in, but of course VJ King, former McDonald's All-American growing up, went to the same high school as LeBron James, the famous St. Vincent St. Mary's. Certainly has a decorated CV. Went to Louisville, top NCAA Div 1 powerhouse, and had a spell in the NBA G League with the Westchester Knicks as well. So certainly comes to Bristol with a heavy CV.
Yeah, outstanding CV, and reflected in the BBL as well. I see a lot of kind of ex-former G League players in the BBL this year as well. It does make for a fascinating league. Of course, the salary cap has been extended or increased, hasn't it? So players able to stretch a little bit further in terms of players they're able to bring in.
Oh, here is King. He's guarded by Steele. Delpesh slips on the screen. Ollison hands off to Samuels. Back top to King. King looking inside, finds Samuels. The shot clock's at 10 now. Ollison, step back, mid-range 2 is no good. There's Samuels on the follow. He did well to stay with that possession. Flyers on top by 5 here early on. Thomas Bell getting set to check into the game for the first time.
Yeah, Malcolm Delpesh even.
It's like a hybrid, that one there, Gareth. Malchus.
Delpesh with a foul, little push.
It's pre-season for Gareth as well.
It is. It's been a long day, 3 games.
Another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, here is Steele back underway. Lawrence splashes the triple. And as we said it, Andrew Lawrence makes it a 2-point game. Ollison turns the corner. Fading away. Tevin Ollison splashes it from mid-range. Great move and a great finish.
Yeah, nice smooth move, that good composure, that turnaround. Gave himself a bit of extra space to get that shot off.
He certainly found his rhythm towards the back end of game 1. He knocked down 2 back-to-back threes during the Elam ending to put away the Reading Rockets. Here's Jack Donby with the hook, gets the friendly roll inside.
And that's a good matchup there, Jack Donby versus Delpesh. 2 good bigs inside, physical, athletic players.
Ollison, Delpesh rolling to the basket. Ollison, step back, fakes it, puts it up, puts it in. And great patience from Tevin Ollison to get the best shot possible. He's really shifty inside. You see in the replay, fakes it once, fakes it twice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good step through off the glass. Watson Gale in the game. Corey Samuels checks out.
It's going to be Mahan to get us in back underway here. Jelani Watson-Gale into the game for the first time. Here's Bell. Spins. Off the back, no good. Scorchers out and running. Lawrence. Looking for a screen from Wanlis. Lawrence kicks it out. No good on the triple. Delpesh with another rebound for the Bristol Flyers. That's his third of the game. Thomas Bell, great steal from Lawrence, and he goes all the way to the other end and puts it in off the glass.
Yeah, another steal from Lawrence. Giving him that, I won't call it a fast break, but giving the opportunity to just walk one in there, really. Andrew Lawrence on defensive end, getting it done.
Mahan. Step back three is long. Great hustle from Thomas Bell. We saw that a few times in the first game. Very active on the offensive glass is Bell, and that time able to draw the foul as well. He'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, he's going to be, one of those matchups so you just can't take your eye off him on the offensive glass. Certainly, if you're defending him, you need to put a body on him. He looks like he's full of energy and a desire to get after those offensive boards.
Thomas Bell, the first-year pro out of North Texas. Of course, we say in the previous game, former college teammates with former Flyer Zach Simmons and Mike Miller down in North Texas as well. As he knocks down the second free throw. Bristol on top by 4. Here's Lawrence, guarded by Mahan. Lawrence driving up against Mahan. Upper Sunbro even, beg your pardon. The air ball is no good. Here comes Bristol the other way. Delpesh, nice back give and go, and Lawrence is fouled by Mahan. I think Lawrence was looking for an unsportsmanlike foul there, but as Mahan comes through and reaches in.
Yeah, it just seemed that the contact was maybe a couple of steps before the actual tumble, so didn't like anything too much there. Just got caught while both players running back.
Well, Louis Tucker comes into the game for the first time. Of course, returning from a short spell overseas, the former junior Flyer has been with the club since under 12 level. And Gareth, how old does that make you feel right now when you see players like Louis Tucker out there on the court? Such, fantastic to see these players coming through the player pathway, right?
Yeah, I probably wasn't alive, or he wasn't alive when I was playing for the Flyers. That's how old it makes me feel, probably. But but yeah, no, we say it every year, and we sort of seeing the players, your own players coming through the system. It's really good to see, and Louis comes with a big reputation as well as a junior player.
Albert Sunbury able to draw the foul on Tucker. And that is a welcome to the BBL moment for him as he picks up his first foul. Charleston Dobbs takes a seat for the Scorchers. Boban Jack Donmy returns to the game. Just under 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Of course, 2 12-minute halves are played in these games during the Vince Marriott Invitational. Second one is good, and the lead has been cut down to 3. Watson Gale goes back door, lays it up, can't finish. They're on the follow. Third chance opportunity, no good, and it's rebounded by one less.
Yeah, he did all the hard work, just couldn't lay it in. And
Nice pass into Boban, Jack Donmey, who flushes it home, and the lead is cut down to 1. Bell driving inside, fakes it, kicks it out to King. Thought about the 3, finds Ollison, fakes the 3, drives inside, looking for Tucker inside, and great hustle from Jalen Ray to save it. And Brasumbro draws the foul. Well, that is the 14th foul on the Flyers, so Scorchers will be in the bonus for the last 4.5 minutes of this first half. Brasumbro. Guarded by Watson-Gale. Still Brasumbro. Kicks it out to Steele for 3. Ball goes in and out. Tucker chases down the rebound into the hands of Bell. Flyers have numbers if they're quick enough. Bell out to Watson-Gale, and it's turned over into the hands of Ray. Here's Jack Donmey all the way to the hole. No good on the layup. Bell with the rebound. End-to-end stuff here in this first half. Bell to the basket, can't finish.
Yeah, just need a little bit of composure out there. Either team now just up and down. Some chippies around the basket.
Jaden Ray for 3 off the front iron, and this rebound is collected by King. King driving inside. It's going to be an offensive foul called on VJ King.
Yeah, good defense there. Got there nice and early. Got the contact. Good call. And,
well, a timeout's been called on the floor. It's Bristol Flyers 15, Surrey Scorchers 14. Very evenly matched game so far. Neither team's led by more than 5 points in this one. And Gareth, what have been your thoughts on the flow of this game early on?
Yeah, well, it's probably not flowing too well for either team right now. It's been a bit cagey, certainly in the last sort of couple of minutes. I'm sure both coaches were considering a timeout themselves, and coach, not sure who called the timeout, but yeah, they just need to get a bit more control over the game. Just seems a bit back and forth at the minute without any team sort of imposing themselves or any sort of rhythm on the game. And it's all well if you go up and down if you're making baskets, but it's been a bit difficult for both teams. So I'm sure they'll talk about it, regroup, and try and get a bit more of a hold of the game.
Yeah, both teams get 1 timeout in this first half, 2 timeouts in the second half, and of course we then enter the Elam ending at the first stoppage on or under 2 minutes to go in the second half. It's going to be Watson-Gale, Tucker, Ollison, King and Bell on the floor for Bristol, so quite a small lineup they're running out there on the court. Lawrence, Ray, Steele, Wanless and Jack Donmey out there on the floor for the Scorchers. It's over 3.5 minutes to go in this first half. Flyers on top by 1. Here's Lawrence. Calling for a screen from Jack Donmey. Lawrence swings to Ray. Ray guarded by Tucker here. The shot clock's down to 6. Ray driving baseline now. Looking for Wanless. It's got King on him. Kicks out to Josh Steele. And I don't think they realise how long was on the shot clock, because the ball will be turned over back to the Flyers.
Yeah, frustrating, particularly when it happens. You get 24 seconds on where your bench is as well. That maybe that communication wasn't quite there for the Scorchers, but Coach Capellis will be happy with that off the timeout, getting a 24-second call.
Here is King for 3. King drains the 3. And VJ King with his 5th point of the game. Jack Donmey looking back top to Lawrence. Steele open in the corner. Splashes it, And Josh Steele responds to VJ King's 3 with a 3 of his own.
Yeah, you just can't leave a player like Steele open like that on the 3. Had a good look at the basket and knocked it down.
Well, King that time able to draw the foul as he ended up with the ball inside. That will send him to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's been an efficient player so far for the Flyers today. 5 points, 2 rebounds so far. I think that's 6 points and 2 rebounds. No good on the second. Rebound is chased down by King, and he lands on the photographer in the front row.
Yeah, I think everyone's okay.
And he just wants to make sure he's okay there. That'll be one for the blooper reel. He's all good down there.
Yeah, just checking his camera. I'm sure he's probably more worried about his camera, I think, than anything.
Here's Jaden Ray. Takes the screen from Jack Donmey, pulls up for 3 and drains it. And we are tied up at 19 points apiece.
Yeah.
King drives inside, loses control of it, and it will go the other way. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence guarded by Watson Gale. Ball screen comes from Jack Donmey. Bristol now, driving inside. The lefty layup, scooped up, no good. Ollison grabs the rebound and the foul is called. And it's going to be called on Luke Bristol. Malcolm Delpeche comes back into the game. Louis Tucker takes a seat.
Some good, valuable court time there for Louis Tucker. It's first taste of some BBL action against the BBL team.
Mahan catch and shoot. No good on the 3. Rebound is chased down, ends up in the hands of Lawrence. Lawrence has got a mismatch with Delpeche on him. All the way to the hole, puts it up, puts it in. Beautiful move by Lawrence.
Yeah, it's a lovely finish. That just got that shot off over. High arcing shot over the outstretched arm of the defender.
Great response from Delpeche to get the reverse layup to go. Here's Bristol, guarded by Bell. Jalen Ray again for 3. A pair of back-to-back triples for him.
Yeah, playing really well, Jalen Ray, though. Getting those shots off behind the arc, really finding a bit of form, getting hot. Flyers will have to be wary now. Make sure you get a hand up on the shooter's face.
He's now up to 6 points so far in this game. Shot clock's down to 10 here. Watson Gale kicks out to Mahan. Deep 3. Back iron. Ends up in the hands of Surrey Scorchers. Ray, open lane, all the way to the hole, puts it up and in off the glass. And Surrey Scorchers, their biggest lead of the game at 5. Final 10 seconds here of the first half. Watson Gale, 5 seconds to go. Kicks out to Bell, Bell drives inside, puts it up. No good on the scoop layup, and that will do it for the end of a back and forth first half. Flyers led by as many as 5, but at the end of the halftime, at the end of the first half, it is Surrey Scorchers who have the 5-point lead.
Yeah, just coming out, they certainly came out better off that timeout. We said both teams were struggling up and down. It just seems Surrey a little bit more control in that last period of the first half. Andrew Lawrence, pulling the strings again, but that really the main difference. And Flyers really just struggling a little bit offensively. They're not really sure, in terms of what they're trying to run, or players are maybe forcing a little bit on that last shot. There was a bit of a hopeful drive to the basket and shot maybe, and not quite getting the shots that maybe Coach Kapoulis is after.
And you look at the stat sheet. I mean, VJ King leads the way for Flyers with 6 points. Not many players, like Oleson with 4, Delpesh with 4. But you look at the other end, Lawrence has 7 points and 3 assists. He's 3 for 3 from the field, and really been pulling the strings for the Surrey Scorchers in that first half. Well, we have reached the end of the first half here at the Wise campus in the final game of the Vince Marriott Invitational. The score is Bristol Flyers 21, the Surrey Scorchers 26. We're back with you in just under 10 minutes' time.
Take no loss, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Oh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my.
Sometimes an idea is all you need. Love has brought us here. Love for our game, love for our community. We've come a long way in a short time. But we're only just getting started. This is a vision, born in the West Country and delivered to the world. As Hubbu and our clubs join together, we look towards an exciting future. You see, we're in the business of fulfilling ambitions, creating memories. This is our identity, passion, pride, integrity. This is our legacy, supporting those who matter the most, our communities, and the people within them. This is our creative heartbeat, inspiring innovation, thinking outside the box, daring to be different. With Hubbu as our principal partner across all our clubs, it's not about where we've been, it's about where we're going next. New chapters, new frontiers, new challenges. Fulfilling our ambitions together.
Mr. Don's good to go.
Great. I'll let him know.
2, 3, 4, 5. I promise I'm not looking. 6, 7. Hold on tight then. Here we go.
Yeah, then what's this? What's this? Go get it.
You look great, Mum. Thanks, love.
Whatever matters to you, our 39 hospitals have the world-class expertise to get you back there as soon as we can.
George.
Spire Healthcare. We're here when it matters for the things that matter.
Just never solved anything. It never challenged anyone. Just doesn't turn potential into progress. It doesn't build careers. Just doesn't push convention to think big or take risks. It doesn't rewrite the rules or give a new perspective. Just doesn't incite passion or inspire action. It isn't the mindset that will ready you for this changing world. Don't just choose a city. Don't just choose a course. Choose to do university right. Choose UE Bristol, not just another university.
Now, you wouldn't want a hot air balloon that could almost fly, would you? So why would you want a cider that's almost perfect? Thankfully, Thatcher's make sure theirs is. It's tasted every Friday by the Thatcher's family to make sure it's just right. Afternoon, Mr. Thatcher. And if it isn't perfect, it simply doesn't leave the farm.
Stop! Cover 10! For 10!
Back to Flyers TV, powered by Web Games. We're all set for second half action between the Bristol Flyers and the Surrey Scorchers in the third and final game of the Vince Marriott Invitational. I'm joined by Gareth Till as always. And Gareth, there's a lot of players missing on both teams here this afternoon. Of course, there's no Paddy Wang, no Radwan Bakali. For the Surrey Scorchers, no Teo Ogundenbi, no Kyle Carey for the Surrey Scorchers, and obviously no Flyers without Mike Miller and without Leslie Smith as well. So certainly you'd expect to see a lot change when these teams meet come league play in the season. Yeah,
I guess both teams are disappointed not to have key players available as well for the start of the season. So everyone, we wish all the players that are injured to full health as quickly as possible.
Well, we are all set to get back underway here.
So Surrey Scorchers about to inbounds the ball. Andrew Lawrence brings the ball up, guarded by Corey Samuels.
Yeah, here is Lawrence. Drives inside. Rebounded by Delpesh. Here's Mahan now. Mahan, ball screen comes from Delpesh, lobbed inside. Reverse layup is no good. And here comes Surrey the other way. Steele. Stolen away by King. It's a 3-on-2 for the Flyers. Lobbed up to King. Jams it in. Alley-oop. The perfect connection. And Olison bang on the money with the assist.
Yeah, that's a great fast break there. Finished with that dunk. Defense to offense. And get these energy levels raised. I feel that's what it needs for the Bristol Flyers. You know, good bit of offense brings the energy on the defensive end.
Here you see that replay. Flyers with. Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was the steal and break. And we are back underway. Here's Corey Samuels. Delpesh. Mahan swings to Olison. Olison drives inside, kicks it out to Samuels. Samuels pulls up for three and splashes it. And we are tied up at 26 points apiece.
Yeah, good start from the Flyers after the break. Felt got a little bit flat towards the end of the first half. They've certainly come out more determined in this second half.
Stolen away by Bristol. And again, Flyers have numbers if they're quick enough. Olison looking for Delpesh, slips through his hands. And now Scorchers have all the advantage here. Lawrence round the back and Flyers now going back the other way. King to Olison. Olison lays it up and in. And Bristol Flyers retake the lead.
Yeah, rare turnover from Andrew Lawrence leading to that break. This Flyers team does look good when it gets out and running.
And I think that's certainly going to be one of their big strengths this year, is getting up and down the floor in transition. Jalen Ray for three, splashes it. 3 threes for him so far this afternoon.
Yeah, he's certainly continuing where he left off in that first half. Only got the hot hand for the Scorchers at the moment.
Samuels driving inside, reverse layup off the glass and in. Quick 5 points for Samuels. And Bristol Flyers back on top by 1. Ray again for 3. This time is short. Delpesh with the rebound finds King on the wing. King turns the corner all the way to the basket. Layup, soft touch around the rim. And VJ King gets it to go up for 2. Lawrence, guarded by King, stripped away by the Flyers. Here's Olison, finds Mahan. Back to King for 3. Back iron off the mark. Samuels with a rebound. Olison this time. He can't convert the 3. And Samuels called for the over the back foul.
Called for the push in the back. Here we see this alley-oop play.
Beautiful finish from King in transition. 8 points so far for him this afternoon. Steele, top to Ray. That's going to be an over and back. And it'll go back to the Flyers. Backcourt violation.
Yeah, Coach Garner not happy with that one. Thought there was a bit of contact from the Flyers player before it went back over the half court.
Well, the referees are going to talk it through, and they have overturned their original decision. So that came off a Bristol Flyers player.
Either coach isn't happy, I don't think, and Coach Kapoulis now. Disappointing that one got turned over.
Here is Lawrence. Now Steele. Lawrence curling off the screen. Steele on the wing now, driving inside. Takes it, puts it up, no good. Rebound chased down by Olison. Here's King now. King pushing in transition. VJ King to the hole and count it. And he will go to the line for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's great basketball. Love to see that out and running. Switches up there on his right hand, dribble with his left. And he's an exciting player going to the basket there, isn't he? Puts on the Jets.
Certainly is. Now up to 12 points so far in this one. So efficient as well. He's one of those guys that goes about his business quite quietly. Haven't seen him been too flashy out there, just getting, layups and a couple of dunks as well.
And you said he had a spell in Luxembourg as well, Joel.
Yeah, he was coached by Gavin Love, of course, former BBL coach in Luxembourg last season. Came with great reviews from him for Coach Kapoulas. 6-game spell out there. Here is King for 3. Ball goes in and out. Rebound is chased down by Lawrence. Lawrence looking inside. Great pass, and Dobbs able to finish inside.
Yeah, Lawrence just leading his teammate to the basket there. Perfect pass.
Here's Tevin Ollison. Floats it up. Is short on the turnaround jumper. Flyers on top by 2 here. 7 minutes to go in this one. All the way to the hole is Jalen Ray's fouled by Delpesh, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Jalen Ray showing what he can do. We saw some great shooting from him, getting to the basket as well. Picking up the foul from Delpesh.
Well, Thomas Bell and Jelani Watson-Gale come into the game for Bristol. Corey Samuels takes a seat, and so does Malcolm Delpesh. Second one is good for the Scorchers, and we are tied up at 35. It's over 5 minutes until the Elam ending gets underway. This one could be the closest one we had yet. Here's Bell, his crossover, spins, fakes, puts it up,
finish.
Count it, and the foul. And Thomas Bell will go to the line for a 3-point play.
Yeah, difficult finish that. Got a good position. A few little spins and then sort of back to the basket with the reverse. That gives Flyers a 2-point advantage over the Scorchers. Just under 7. Well, not really 7 minutes, is it? It's the 5 minutes and the
5 minutes and the change
and the Elam ending.
Here's Brasumbro. Stripped loose by the Flyers. Great defense. Here comes King. King driving inside all the way to the hole. Beautiful move. And VJ King gets his tally up to 15 points. Ball inside. Blocked by King.
Huge block.
And here comes Ollison the other way. Here's Bell. Open for 3. Here's short. Watson-Gale chases down the rebound. Ollison for 3. No good that time. And here comes Surrey the other way. Ray to the basket. It's blocked by Ollison. Pair of back-to-back blocks by the Flyers. Here is King. See if they can turn defense into offense. King fading away. Tough shot, no good. Josh Steele corrals the rebound. Brasumbro able to draw the foul, and that will send him to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you see a block coming up here. Ollison.
A couple of big rejections by the Flyers on those last 2 possessions. As you say, they've got versatile players this season, get it done on both ends of the court. Luke Brasumbro good on the first. VJ King now up to 15 points to go along with his 2 rebounds. Brasumbro goes 2 for 2. There's a 3-point lead for the Flyers with just under 4 minutes to go until the Elam ending gets underway. Bell. Ankle breaker. Thomas Bell drives inside. And he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a tough, hard foul as well.
I think he may have tripped over Bell's legs, to be fair. But Thomas Bell will go to the line to shoot 2, and Thomas Bell really has been active. I mean, you know, first glimpse of him here this afternoon. What have you made of his performance so far, Gareth?
Well, I think it's always good to have a player that gives you that work rate and that kind of hustle, that desire. You know, we've seen, you know, Raf Thomas Edwards do that for the Flyers over the past couple of seasons. You know, putting his body on the line, going after those loose balls, and I think we may have a player here of a similar sort of kind of ability and mindset of chasing those loose balls down. So, you know, of course you'd welcome a player that's going to give you that sort of do the dirty work. That Dennis Rodman type kind of character to get your rebounds, get your hustling, you know, give you some contribution offensively as well.
Well, Thomas Bell's shooting a free throw here with no lineup. I didn't quite see what was called there while we were just discussing Bell there, but looks like he's going to shoot 2 free throws here without a lineup. I couldn't quite see what it was there, Gareth.
Unsportsmanlike or a
it must have been an unsportsmanlike foul, because Flyers are getting possession out of this as well. Ollison to inbound. I was looking for Mahan and ended up turning it over out of bounds. And again, that's what pre-season's for.
That sent shivers from last season. That did that right.
That spot at the Wise campus, there seems to be some drafts or something, because those passes don't go where they're intended. For Sunbury, nice pass inside to one list. Ball goes in and out, rebounded by Mahan. Brandon Mahan thought about the 3, kicks it to Ollison. Ollison takes the screen from Delpesh. Stolen away by Lawrence. It's got Brasumburu with him. Brasumburu to the basket, puts it up. Delpesh with the board. Nice pass inside to Mahan. Off the glass and in.
Yeah, nice simple basket that. Good outlet.
Here's Jalen Ray. Top to Lawrence. Lawrence driving inside, stops on a dime. Foul is called, and that'll be the Flyers' 4th team foul in this second half.
Yeah, great example there, just driving, coming to a jump stop, getting that distance from that hop to onto your 2 feet there, get nice and balanced.
Well, VJ King comes back into the game. Tiffin Ollison takes a breather. It's Watson, Gale, Mahan, King, Bell and Delpesh. The 5 out there now for the Flyers. Here's Lawrence, pulls up 3-pointer. He knew that one was off. Delpesh with the miss. Here's Watson Gale. VJ King looking to come off the screen. Double team comes, kicks out to Watson Gale, pulls up the 3, is short. Mahan chases down the rebound. New 14 for the Flyers, and King this time is long. Great offensive rebound by Thomas Bell, who puts it off the glass and in.
He was up high to snatch that rebound down there, grabbing up those boards on the offensive end.
Brasumburu driving inside. Lefty layup is good. It's a great finish by Luke Brasumburu.
Yeah, certainly showing you compete in the BBL, making the move from Team Solent Kestrels, I believe, in Division 1. Making a step up to the BBL and looking comfortable so far.
Thomas Bell fading away. A couple of back-to-back scores for him. Bristol Flyers is their biggest lead of the game at 9.
Yeah, a legal screen there from Jack Dombey, just kind of off balance really, and using his back as a screen there. Can't do that.
Watson Gale brings it up over the timeline. 1.5 minutes to go until the target score is set. Watson Gale. It's almost stripped loose by Lawrence. We'll stay with the Flyers. Shot clock at 13. Mahan to inbound. Ball into King. King goes baseline, reverse layup, off the glass and in. And VJ King now has 17 points. Steele drives inside, kicks out to Jack Donmey, fakes the mid-range 2. Reverse layup is no good. Delpesh with the rebound. Here's Bell. Important stretch now going into the last minute before the target score is set. Mahan for 3. Drains the triple. The baseline 3 is good. And Bristol Flyers have blown this game open here.
Yeah, certainly clicking on offense. Points coming from all sorts of balls, drives, 3-pointers. Good team offense, some good individual skill.
Brasumbro. Nice pass. No good on the triple. Rebounded by Delpesh. There's one more possession before the Elam ending can start. 18 seconds. They'll run this down before going for a score. Mahan for 3.
Big
Splashes
shot.
it. Back-to-back threes. And there's still 5 seconds to go here before the Elam ending can start. So the target score will be set at the next stoppage. Lawrence. Here's Steele. Shot clock down to 9. Looking for a backdoor pass, and that will be the stoppage that we're looking for.
How's your maths, Joel?
64 will be the target score. Or 62? The PA announcer saying 62 here.
64.
Oh, it could be 62 actually. No, you're right. No, it's 64.
It's 64.
64 is the target score. The target score will be set. However, maths, not very good.
Oh dear.
One of those awkward numbers, Gareth.
Yeah.
But the target score will be 64. That'll be put on the screen for you very shortly indeed. And the first team to reach 64 points will walk out of here as the winner of the first ever Vince Marriott Invitational. And Gareth, just a quick word on VJ King. He's now up to 17 points. He's 6 for 12 from the field, but you know, doing it quite, I always say, going about his business quite quietly, but really been impressive for Bristol Flyers today.
We touched on his pedigree. You know, he's seen a lot of basketball play for some high caliber programs as well. But yeah, nothing fancy. He sees the lane, he's going to drive and attack it. If he's open for a 3-pointer, he's got the ability to knock that down as well. So yeah, really like that type of player. Just knows what he's capable of doing. If he sees a good opportunity, it's a high percentage shot for him. He's going to take it. If not, he's going to move the ball around and work with his teammates. So yeah, good addition to the Bristol Flyers. What we've seen of him so far.
So 64 points is the target score. First team to 64 will be the winner. Here's Jelani Watson-Gale. Takes the screen from Bell. Swings to King. Ball screen now from Delpesh. King driving inside. King all the way to the hole. Great move. And VJ King is having his way right now. Lawrence. Guarded by Mahan. Still with Lawrence. Lawrence pulls up with a 2. Front iron, can't get the friendly roll. Here's Mahan now. Mahan lobbed up inside to Thomas Bell. What a pass from Mahan.
Yeah, Bell did well to get that as well. Probably a little bit too high for him. He actually get up there, bring it back down and finish, or just, you know, not with the dunk, but just the lay in, but good pass.
Flyers just 4 points away now from taking this one. Jack Donmey, guarded by Bell. Spinning inside. Swings to Lawrence. Lawrence fakes it, pulls up for a 2. Hits the back iron. Delpesh gathers in the rebound. The foul has been called. Over the back foul, says the official, and it will stay with the Surrey Scorchers.
Big stretch. Lays it in nicely. Just the 4 points now for Bristol Flyers to get. 15 for the Scorchers.
And Boban Jack Donmeat finds himself at the free throw line. No good on the first. Well, the Flyers will have a quick turnaround this evening because they're in action tomorrow against the Plymouth City Patriots, 4 p.m. tip-off, which we'll be streaming live on this YouTube channel. So do join us back for that. Jelani Watson-Gale lays it up off the glass, and Bristol Flyers are just a single field goal away from winning this game. Brasumbru. Brasumbru looking inside for Jack Donmeat. Can't get the reverse layup. King with the rebound. And Flyers can win here with a field goal. Here's King. Inside to Delpesh. A foul is called. And Malcolm Delpesh will have a chance to win this game at the free throw line because Flyers are in the bonus.
Big pressure to win the game. It's good practice though. I guess this is the benefit of having this this system here, to put a bit of pressure on in a tight game situation.
Well, the first one is good for Malcolm Delpesh. And now Delpesh at the line. Chance to win the game. No good on the second. The rebound is chased down, and I think Malcolm Delpesh just wanted to play a bit more basketball, Gareth.
Yeah, the crowds have come in, want to see more basketball.
Mahan to inbound. Here's Delpesh. Hands off with Mahan. Mahan guarded by Ray. Shot clock's down to 8 seconds. It's King. Takes the screen from Delpesh. King for the win. Knocks it down. And VJ King, what an incredible game he's had in this third game of the Vince Marriott Invitational.
Yeah, settling really well here for Bristol Flyers. 26-point victory for Bristol against their BBL counterparts. But VJ King, certainly, you know, we talked about his pedigree, but certainly living up to that reputation. And yeah, he's going to be a handful. He's going to be certainly on the top of the scouting reports from other teams in the BBL.
Well, it's certainly been a fantastic game of action. VJ King finished with 19 points in just 18 minutes of action on the court. 3 rebounds for him. He led the way for the Bristol Flyers. Thomas Bell not far behind on 13 points to go with his 5 rebounds. And Brandon Mahan, the third player in double digits for Bristol, 11 points to go along with his 4 rebounds. And Gareth, quick turnaround for the Flyers. Of course, they face Plymouth City Patriots in a normal length, full length game tomorrow. What positives will Coach K take from today going into that one?
Well, he learned a lot today, you know, in terms of combinations of players, what worked well. Certainly, you know, in the tail end of that game there, you definitely saw the chemistry build between the players on court there as well. So Coach Kapua is trying to work out, you know, which players are going to work well with each other, and sort of, again, you sort of finding that order of, you know, what your best team is, what your best combinations are. But, you know, Plymouth are going to be a different proposition. They've had a, good pre-season over in France, play some tough games in there, retain a lot of the players from last year as well. So they're going to be, a different proposition with that lineup. So expecting a nice fiery local derby again against the Patriots.
Yeah, it is a friendly, but I guess you never know with those Flyers Patriots games, right? That's going to do it for today's coverage. Do join us again tomorrow, 4 p.m. tip-off. Bristol Flyers taking on the Plymouth City Patriots in a pre-season friendly. For Gareth Till, I'm Joel Osborne saying so long, and we'll see you next time.